Oh, I got a
There
fish.
you go one. Is it?
I have no idea what it is.
Pretty good size, isn't it? Nice one. I think you do have one. Some fish, Bobby. You got to catch them pretty fast. The guy don't show up till 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Go fishing. Well, I got one too. First hookup is through. Look at that. Through that jump. Ah, that's what I'm talking about. God, that's great. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's one right there on spinnerbait, right on top of the water. I mean, right on top of the water. I pulled it out, run it right on top of the water, and he hit that legend spinnerbait.
Decent fish, too.
Pretty nice fish, too. Boy, he crushed it. This guy don't know there's a cold front. Look at where the bait is. It's plumb down in his throat.
He inhaled it.
Yeah, he did. That's a male fish. He's up here getting ready for springtime. Oh, yeah, that's a nice fish. Good fish right there. Got a little mark on his head where maybe he'd been hooked before or something. I had that bait right on top of the water. I was kind of leaving a little bit away. Oh, there's another one coming out of that. He hit it on top. He hit it on top of the water too, didn't he?
Yeah.
I saw him get it. I just happened to be looking down at it. Oh, that's a good one right there. That'd make mine look like a minnow. Hey, maybe we need to be fishing shallower, not deeper. We're going to go up in some creeks and bays. Yeah. But see, this is that north shoreline that I was talking about. This is the north shoreline where the water's a little bit warmer. Even though it's only 52 degrees, oh, that's a pretty fish.
Nice fish.
Hey, hang on, let me take a picture of that fish. Let me grab my phone out real quick. Get you a picture right here. Beautiful fish. Beautiful. The fish, that is.
All right.
Gotcha. I'll send you that pic. I hadn't noticed Jeff on any of my fish say, hey, Jimmy, let me take a picture of your fish. Of course, then again, I hadn't caught any as big as his. Jeff's probably thinking, well, if you catch a bigger one, I might do it, Jimmy. There's one. Feels like a pretty nice fish. Well, he loaded up on it. How big he is, he felt pretty good. It's just a nice one. He's not a giant. He's pretty doggone nice. He's got one hook in him. But he hit the head of it. That's good. That's a good sign. He hit it to eat it. He hit that crawfish to eat it right there. This is like the best crankbait I have ever fished with in my life, this deep smoothie. The shallow smoothies are great baits too, and they got a fantastic wiggle. That's a nice fish right there. That is a dandy. But the deep smoothies, just something about them. They pull so smooth and they got such great vibration. They're just incredible bait made right here in America. An American original, just like me. An American original. I know that's probably not in vogue anymore to be an American, but I'm proud of it. Aren't you, Jeff?
Yep.
I'm real happy to be an American.
Decent.
Water temperature, right, Jeff?
You betcha.
That's the deal. Water temperature. Oh yeah, good fish. Good bass. You see that strike, or did you have it down?
No, it's right there, and that came through that brush. Hit it right when it came through the brush.
Yep.
He's holding tight to the brush. Yeah.
And this is still not real warm, but it's 54 degrees, which is just a couple of degrees, but that means a lot to those fish. That means a lot to us. I wish they'd get a couple of degrees warmer myself. And it's going to. Oh man, do you see that where that fish was? He's up there in no water at all, but it's the warmest water he can find.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get him out here in the air that's warmer than the water. Not sure he'll like it, but boy, he was way up in there, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, in the end of this is just a pocket. This is a small creek running into the lake, not a major creek, but
good fish.
It's a good fish. Yeah. Like some of them you've been catching. Actually, I think he's bigger than what you've been catching.
Probably.
Actually, I thought, Jeff might say something like, Jimmy, do you want me to take a picture of
I'll
that
get
fish?
a picture. You want a picture?
Oh, yeah, Jeff, why don't you take a picture of my fish, buddy? Hey.
I thought he put my rod down that long.
Yeah, he won't put his rod down at all. Yeah, I'll take a picture of my fish, Jeff. got his power pole down.
All right.
Hang on.
Got it.
All right.
Nice fish.
Send me that. This fish is just barely hooked, but he dominoed on that bait. We got big 4/0 hooks in those baits, and they're great. You don't lose many fish once you stick that big hook in their head. All right, now you can throw back up that shallow water. I had to do something to keep him from making 20 casts while I was unhooking that fish. Made him get his camera out and take a picture.
I spooked one.
I fished with him 30 times, first time he's ever taken a picture of me.
The only time I can get some cast in. You got a fish on.
Oh, man. I think we make a few throws and we'll unpower pole. And
This portion of Jimmy Houston Outdoors has been brought to you by Mercury Marine. Go boldly. Jimmy Houston Outdoors, America's favorite fishing show, is brought to you by Tracker Boats. Call 1-800-TRACKER today. By Mercury Marine. Go boldly. By Soft Science, supreme comfort footwear for the angler. By Shell Rotella, the engine oil that works as hard as you do. And by Super Start Batteries, available exclusively at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Better fish.
big one.
Yeah.
Let me power pole back down real quick.
That's a decent fish.
Power pole back down. Oh, that is a good one. Oh, nothing like spinner baiting in the springtime. That's the best fishing in the world you can do, I think. Spinner baiting in the springtime might be the biggest one of the day. That's a good one right there. Look right here,
Nice
Jeff.
fish.
Look right here. I was gonna get you while you're still kneeling down. All your pictures look the same. That's the biggest fish though. That look at
Big
the
old
belly on
bucket
that one.
mouth.
That one's got a good belly on it. Who says they don't bite during cold fronts, huh?
Nice fish.
They do. All right. Hey, Jeff, you know, we talk about the O'Reilly culture. When I think of O'Reilly, and I notice every O'Reilly store I go by and I drive by, just like I come back from Georgia, I probably drove by 100 of them, just en route. When I think of O'Reilly, and about everyone I go by and I look, and there's a car or two sitting out front with their hood up. In fact, I had a guy comment one time on my Facebook, and it was, I won't mention the name of the car, but he said that's the life of that particular brand truck, sitting in front of an O'Reilly store with his hood up. He was kind of knocking the brand of car. But you know, that's part of the O'Reilly's culture, is those trucks and cars and pickups sitting in front of an O'Reilly store with their hoods up, because the culture is all about helping people.
It's customer service business, and we've built our business on just, you know, top-notch customer service. And that's what we focus on in all of our stores all across the country every day, is just providing that great customer service and helping people with their needs to keep their cars running.
When the O'Reilly brothers started back with just one store in Springfield, Missouri, that was their big deal, wasn't it? And I've heard stories that one of the sisters, I don't know if the story's true or not, you probably tell me it's just a fable, but one of the sisters had gone to an auto parts store and couldn't get waited on. And because of that, her brother started a parts store where you'd wait on people and take care of them.
Well, it's family business. It's actually the father and son of the O'Reilly kids is the one that started the business way back when, and they broke out and started the business on their own in Springfield in 1957 and just kind of grew the business from there.
But it's always from day one been about pulling that hood up and helping that person fix the problem.
You bet. It's all
and
about
that's really
customer
what the
service.
O'Reilly culture is all about.
Yeah.
People helping
Yeah.
people. I found a way to keep you from trying to outcast me. Start talking about O'Reilly's. You quit
Yeah.
fishing. I couldn't believe it.
I can do that any day. I'd rather fish. I don't get to do this all the time.
They are up in these pockets, aren't they? You know that the good thing about it too, we're power pole down. We've caught 3 fish power pole down right here. That's a male there. See, that last one you caught was a female. That one right there is a male. Yep, we've caught 3 fish power pole down. That's what you want to do when you get up in these areas like this, is fish them carefully, power pole down, make a lot of throws. And the thing you got to realize is that fish are continually coming up here as the day goes on. As the water gets warmer, it's like a magnet. It's just sucking the fish up in here. Where we're sitting right now is 56.3 degrees.
There's one.
Look at there's another fish.
Yeah.
Jeff's got another fish. He kind of got going really good there when I got him talking about O'Reilly's. That's another good one too. These are good quality fish up in here, and they'll replace themselves. There'll be more fish coming up as the day goes on. Of course, we're leaving these here. We're not taking these in here. We're just catching them, having fun with them, and leaving them. But this water has actually probably come up about a degree while I've been power pole down. You know it? That's a pretty one. That's a big female there. That male's up here looking for big fat girlfriends. Is what he's doing. It's the fourth fish we've caught while we were on power pole. Isn't that something?
There's no one.
Another one?
Yep.
Golly! 5 fish while sitting on the power pole. That's pretty cool. That's another male there. I believe that's a male. That is pretty good. Yep, that's a male. You're catching them all, girls and boys both. You're not particular, are you?
Nice fish. Inhaled it.
That's a good one. Oh, there goes your airplane. There's your airplane right there. Is that yours?
Nice one, though. A little nicer than ours.
Probably Dollar General's right there. That's a big one. Man, that's nice. I'm gonna have to get you to talk about something where I can finish this email.
You just keep emailing.
Jimmy's Look Back is brought to you by Tracker Boats. Call 1-800-TRACKER today.
Or he has me.
Oh, that's a good chunk fish. Get that dude in. Come here, baby. All right.
Swear, I don't know if I'll ever learn to fish one of those things.
Chris is fishing one of the hottest baits to come along, a jigging pig or a jigging frog. There's just been thousands and thousands of fish caught on this over the years. This is a crazy leg jig, and it's a living rubber jig, black. Now, brown frog, a brown pork chunk back on the back of it. Now, this black and brown combination seemingly is real, real good. A brown jig with a black frog or a black jig with a brown frog. And now, we haven't shaved this down. Sometimes you can shave the fat off of this a little bit, but we like to use it just like it is. We like to use it with the fat up. It looks like a little crawdad down there in the water. Dynamite fish catching bait. It's a quality bait. You catch a lot of big fish on it. Well, Chris, that crazy bass bit that crazy leg.
He sure did.
You ready to get another one on it?
I suppose so.
I was beginning to wonder if you were going to catch one.
Well, I don't think I caught him. I think he got me.
They won't hardly turn loose of that bait. That's one of the real
It's a
advantages.
good thing.
Jimmy's Look Back has been brought to you by Tracker Boats.
Got it?
Yeah.
Off the bank.
Nice fish, too. Nice fish. Come here, baby. Good one. Come here, baby doll. I dropped that spinnerbait down. I've been running them kind of on top because I like to see them hit it.
Yeah.
Get good strike. I dropped that one down and he hit it about 3 foot deep. That's a male fish there. That's a pretty good sized male, though. That's a nice sized male right there. Nothing wrong with that. Take those all day long. You know, the wind is lower now, but the last time I said that, we got about a 40-mile-an-hour gust. I think it's trying to, get out of here tonight. That's one thing about these cold fronts in the springtime like this, is that they don't last. They're bad when they get here, but they don't last. Oh, there's another one. Oh, that's a nice fish.
Nice boil there.
Oh, he boiled up and got that thing big. He got it up on top. Oh, look at that fish. Look at
That's
that
good fish.
Yeah, look at him come out of that brush. Woo-hoo-hoo! That's a dandy right there.
That's a big fish of the day.
That is the fish of the day. Look at that guy. Boy, he come up and got that. That might have been his boyfriend I just called a few minutes ago. Come here, sugar. Come here, sugar. Come right around here. Don't you jump and get off.
Probably want a picture of that.
I'm talking about. Yeah. Yeah. Look at how he bent my Legend spinnerbait. One of the things that I did with the Legend spinnerbait is I put really light wire because you get a lot of vibrations out of light wire, but that's what happens. And I'll simply bend that bait back. Oh man, look at that fish.
Nice
That's
fish.
a 7-pound fish. Looky there, you got your, Jeff got his camera out. Oh, man, look at that fish. God,
Belly.
watch that tree there. Don't let it bang too hard. That's a big 7-pound plus female bass right there. Now we're out at the mouth of a creek. You can see the creek going up there. That's where we're heading. We're out at the mouth of this creek. This fish is heading back there where we were heading. I just caught her before I got there. Oh man. Hey, I got some scales on here. I forgot all about that. I don't keep her out of the water too long. I'm gonna hook it right up under that gill plate. Check this fish out. Reset. Reset. 0. 768.
Wow.
768. Wow. Wow. Yee, doggies. That's what I'm talking about. Man, I want you to look at my spinnerbait. My spinnerbait, she cratered it. This is what happens when you have light wire, but that's good. That's the reason you catch so many fish on this Legend spinnerbait, is that light wire. Now that wire's gonna break too, but you know, you buy a package of worms for $7 or $8, and you catch 7 or 8 or 9 fish out of them. You feel like you really got your money's worth.
You got your money's
You buy
worth out
that
of that
spinnerbait
spinnerbait.
for $5. You catch 20 fish out of it, and it breaks. And you're thinking, oh, my dang spinnerbait broke. You know, I never understood it. And we can put heavier wire on them, and they'll catch 100 fish before they break. But you won't catch 100 fish on the heavy wire spinnerbaits. Got him?
Yep.
Now, on the edge of this creek, let's see if I don't know if my power pole will reach right here or not. I'm gonna stick it down just in case it did. It did. We can fish around right here a little bit slow. Oh, another nice fish. I got one. Oh, I lost him. I had one too. Boy, putting that power pole down. They're right on the edge of that creek. Right on the edge of it. We just about had a double. Mine come off. I saw him. It's just a little bit bigger than yours.
Of course.
There's one. You'll just catch another bigger one, huh?
Seen that one hit.
Oh, that's a good one too.
Better
That's
fish.
a pretty fish. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mine was that size. That one I just lost, he was that size. Not quite that size. Boy, the creek's the deal. Get up in the bays and the creeks. Oh, look at the belly on that girl. That is a good fish right there.
Yeah.
That is a great
that.
fish. Look at that belly. Man, that is nice. I love it. I love it.
Jimmy Houston Outdoors is brought to you by Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's. Your adventure starts here. By High Seas, when the money's on the line. By Jackson Kayak, Advantage Fisherman. By Orion Coolers, never lose your cool. And by Lucky Strike, where preparation and opportunity collide. Houston's Helpful Hints is brought to you by Jimmy Houston High-Tech Performance Fishing Rods.
Hey guys and gals, let's talk about water temperature. You know, in the springtime, that is probably the most important thing to concentrate on when you're trying to catch bass. It can be really important in the summer and the fall and the winter also, but in the springtime it's really critical, and the reason it is it's so volatile. It changes so much during the course of a day. Almost every day in the springtime, if you have sunshine and if you have a cool night, you're going to have a swing of 8 or 10 or 12 degree temperature from the time you start fishing until the afternoon. As an example, today out here we've had a swing from 52 degrees, we put the boat in the water, to some water we found that was 62, 63 degrees. Now, maybe not right at where it was 52, but even where it was 52, probably 57, 58, a swing of 5, 6, or 7 degrees. So here's the deal. Bass are cold-blooded. they are looking for the warm water. So what you need to be doing is the same thing the bass are doing, looking for the warm water. How do you find them? Well, one thing is the ends of the pockets are going to warm up quicker than anything else because they're small. They're tiny areas. They don't have a lot of wind blowing in on them, and they get the sunshine down on them. They'll warm up quicker. North banks will warm up quicker than south banks because the south wind, when the south wind's blowing, it's usually during warm weather. It's blowing that warm surface water up against the north shoreline. That water goes up, and since water doesn't stack up like snow, it displaces itself. So it goes over and hits, the water down at the bottom moves out, and you again, on those north shorelines, a deeper and deeper layer of warmer water. Since the bass are cold-blooded, their temperature is whatever the water is. So they're 52 degrees early in the morning, not very active. You find a place 62, 63 in the afternoon, they're a lot more active, they're moving around, and that's the place you're going to catch them. Without a doubt, if you're going to play hooky from work, take off at noon and go fishing, not early in the morning. Good luck, watch that water temperature.
Well, it's late in the day and the sun's getting low. Caught me a big one, but I let it go. I sure had fun just watching him stretch my line.